All right, all right. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. My audio li Oh, get ready to log in. I'm already logged in. Don't make me log in again. Dude, don't get I do not like this ESPN stuff. It's not that. I'm just trying to get logged in. My ESPN is I can't do this anymore. I can't do not owning the account. I can't deal with this. I'm so frustrated. Dude, I can't believe this. I got logged out of my ESPN Plus account. Now I have to log back in. I just can't deal with this. I just can't deal with this. This is the most frustrating thing ever. 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 Oh my gosh. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. This is so stupid. I love getting kicked out of my ESPN account. And then I gotta type in the code. Guess whose email gets sent to? The account owner. It's not me anymore. Because, of course, why let the tech person do all the tech stuff, right? Let's have the inexperienced person who's going to just.
Why wait 2 hours? When I
Oh,
can just
no. Please work. Dude, I have no idea if this is going to work anymore. I'm trying. There's not many sites that are working right now. Dreamy, save me. Yeah, all right, all right. Old, reliable. All right, everybody, we're about to go live, about to go live, about to go live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what? I need a. I'm gonna have a couple of different drinks with me. I'm gonna need an energy drink. Mod, I'm gonna need an energy drink, and then I'm gonna need a drinkity drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need that. Oh, that dude Robertson still isn't back. I don't think though. He's not supposed to be back until the second round. I got to see what they're saying the rosters are. Dallas Stars. I don't see the roster turned in. What is the lines combinate? I'm just gonna go right to the injured. Robertson is still out. Unfortunate. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, woo, woo. Shut up. Come play hockey with me. I gotta do both. I gotta do both. I gotta turn up. I gotta turn up. I'm too low. I'm too low. Get me the other one of these. I've been putting them up. I did that last time and it looked pretty dope. It looked very dope. Look at me and give a smoke. Give him a smoke. You little poke. You get poke. You little slow poke. Slow poke, poke, poke. Granny, Hints, Rantanen, Marchment, Duchesne, Seguin, Ben Johnson, Dottie, Bach, Stelly, Blackwell. Backsteel and Blackwell on the same line. That could be a little bit of a tongue twister. No Heiskanen. Oh, or do we have Heiskanen? No, he's still dead. He's still dead, just like Robertson. It sucks when half your cards are Jason Robertson, right? I'm trying to show everybody my cool cards, and literally the guy I want to show off is just like, oh, he's dead. I've got half my cards are this dude. I swear to goal. I swear to goal. I swear to goal. I swear to goal. So, and I do it after I go live. I'll have to do a little bit of adjustments with the cards, of course. Once I go camera live, everybody, I'll do a little bit. You can't do that. That. You want me to say it out loud? Why?
It's fine for me too.
Shouldn't be for you. You're not allowed to do that. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Jeopardy Masters commercial. Wow. I'm not sure I'd ever want to be a Jeopardy master. Dude, I could put up the cog. I might have to put up the cog. Blackwood? Ooh. Actually, okay. Actually, this is my coolest MVP. I gotta put this up. He's a shark in this picture because he just got traded to the Avalanche, of course. They wanted somebody that they could feel a lot more confident with the net, and hopefully he does that for them. like on some real stuff. I really hope he does that for them. Like, I really hope it like makes them like, feel like more comfortable. I like stuff to make it feel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just want him to be good. Little burp there, little burp there, little woof burp there. That's so funny. What a crazy, crazy, crazy. This hockey game doesn't go live for 10 more minutes. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? All right, I'm getting everything so set up. I'm gonna get Oh, should we do beats like we did? We might. Okay, we might be doing a little bit of we cake and freestyle when I start again. We did that last night. I was pretty turned. I was on another one last night, y'all. I was on another one last night, y'all. I was on another one. All right, so I'll get a little bit turned up. Know what I'm saying? We get ready. I'll get hyped up. We'll get hyped up. Do a little freestyle rap when I start this thing. Show off these cards. We'll definitely open a pack tonight. We're definitely opening a pack tonight. This will be the last night of the first round. Can't wait. I might actually start getting breaks. Oh my gosh, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh no, do we not have games scheduled because we need this game to finish? Maybe that's right. Who knows? All right, everybody, hold on. We're getting ready to hype up, hype up, hype up. Going to the bathroom, and then I'm coming out to when go live. Duh. Okay, Lil Uzi. Ooh, let's listen to those beats. What did I like last night? It's gonna go okay. We're gonna watch Game 7 hockey tonight on ESPN. Hockey, we skate to get them goals every night, and we gon' put on that weight so we can win them fights. Hockey, every single shift, we gotta get that paycheck, gotta get them wet, gotta get them fat. Dallas Stars, what do you mean standing by? Going to galaxies afar. Man, this being not this tight. We, we had some other stuff that was like high last night. It says like continue listening to. We listened to a lot of Uzi last time. We listened to a lot of Uzi. Yeah, a couple of jams that wouldn't let us like save. That bothered me, bro. Ooh. Oh, got a little jam. Got a little jam. We got a little jam. We kicking gonna go live for tonight. Yeah. Kicking gonna go live tonight. Yeah, yeah. I'm so hyped to go live. I can play off hockey. I can play off hockey. We kicking about to go live. Uh, 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 yeah, yeah. Here we go, Dell Star Spotlight. Who's gonna win this game? Pretty excited. Going video live. We kicking your arm up tonight. We're gonna see game 7, Dallas Stars and Colorado Avalanche. Just realize these two should be switched. So I'll get back to that real quick. Man, this beat's alright. It's like a super lo-fi though. We kind of want like a type beat, you know what I'm saying? Like we want like, why is it so hard to find a little Uzi type beat? Like they make it way too hard. Like on some real stuff, they make it way too hard. A 2 cent Uzi beat. I just don't trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Getting these players in the right spots. Can't wait for this hockey game tonight. I'm pretty hyped for this game tonight. So far, haven't hit a good beat, everybody. So far, haven't hit a good beat, but we caking. We caking. We caking. We caking. We caking. I got no team in this fight. I got no team in this fight tonight, but I'm gonna be watching this. I'm so excited to be watching this with you. Ah, these beats have been pretty lame, honestly. All right, everybody, we're gonna turn off the beats for tonight. We still got the national anthem going on, everybody. I'm so excited to talk hockey with everybody. Good evening, oh, almost fell over, fell over. I don't know to do this the other night. I had to move these over so whooper far. 'Cause the camera doesn't pick it up. All right, for our cards, you can't see his head, but we got Nathan McKinnon, Mackenzie Black with the goaltender, and Cale McCarr, the defender, showing off some beautiful hockey cards from NHL Allure. Believe it or not, MVP. And then we have NHL, and then we have Ice. And then on our Dallas Stars side, we have Mason Marchment, Jake Ottinger, and Wyatt Johnson. I'm really excited to see everyone here tonight. How's everyone going? Oh, and I gotta shut the blinds. Oh, cool. I hit the button. Get this guy to go right. Rainbow Bright. Nuke Force. I'm doing good, caking. Yeah, let's poppin', everybody. We gotta lock into this hockey game. Gotta pop up my. Oops. Let's. Yeah, nah. Let's see who's got. I'll try. I don't see the thing is I know a lot of the players, but I just don't know their new numbers. Like Mason Marshman, I used to know him on the Florida Panthers, but it's been hard for me to catch up with him on the Dallas Stars. Yeah, nah, he's been all over the place. He was a Gold Knight. He was a Florida Panther. The Stars are attacking right now. Sounds like there's a delayed penalty already. Stars controlling it behind the Avalanche net. They're already circling around like piranhas or sharkies. They're just waiting for the attack. They're holding. Finally taking a shot. Sounds like it was Harley. He must be 55. Thomas Harley is 55. Who took the penalty? Parker Kelly? Parker Kelly. That guy looks new. I he does not look too familiar to me. Does anyone here know who Parker Kelly is? Anyone in the chat, let me know. Anyone in the chat? Anybody know who this dude is? I don't. I don't know who this dude is. I don't know, fool. Our play for the Stars is initiated. Harley catches it along the boards. Duchesne sends it along the boards on the left side to Ranton, and he holds. looks, holds, bounces along the boards. Harley sends it back to Rantanen. Johnson tries to take a shot, but it's blocked. Rantanen picks it back up in the same circle. He goes all the way up to the blue line. Then he gives it to Harley. Shot tip. Hintz picks it back up, sends a bouncing puck, and Rantanen can't control it. Avalanche get a little bit of a change. Stars hastily get the puck in. And they're able to control it after they bounced off the boards a couple of times. But now Hintz is tied up. Johnson wins it. And Rantanen again sits behind the goal, tries a chipper with low effort, and then he almost loses it. And then he does lose it. And it goes all the way down to Ottinger. Ottinger. Yeah, oh shit. Oof. All right, I'm getting my stuff back up. I'm getting my stuff back up. So everybody, I need to know what your brackets are looking like right now because my bracket's been pretty decently accurate. I was really thinking the Senators were going to take over. I thought the Senators were actually going to be able to win and defeat the Maple Leafs, but they did not. I I didn't even I thought the Lightning may have been too much for the Panthers to handle, but the Panthers they crushed them in 5 games. Like they legitimately crushed them. It was bad. It was really bad. Golden Knights Wild, unfortunately, the Minnesota Wild, they're just Rossi's still young. I think Rossi has to develop a little bit. You get a couple more years for Bouillon. The hard part is still like Boley is still I don't think he's in the A tier. Even though he put up a lot of points, I still think Boley's a B tier player. I just and it sounds crazy when you look at the goals. I just don't think he's consistent enough. Or is it that the Wild needs a third person? Does the Wild require it? So to say, a three-headed monster? Is that what we need? Is that what the team requires? Like that's so important when you're comparing those two teams. Now for the Blues Jets, that's crazy. I mean the Blues that's a team that can just rally and now I think the Jets are rattled. I don't think the Jets are going to be able to pull it off anymore. I think the Jets being up 2-0 and then losing the two and then they're going up one, they're like, all right, if they didn't finish that, the Blues are taking the series. I think the Blues just have the momentum. When they scored those 4 goals, they absolutely crushed them, right? They were absolutely crushing them. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. It's a week caking NHL watch party where I'm just going to talk some hockey. I'm talking some hockey. I'm talking some hockey tonight. I'm so excited to see it. We're going to open a hockey card pack tonight. Get a little hockey cards. Oh, 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 I can't wait to show everybody. We got a new card. We got a new card. We got a new card last night. We got a new card to add to the collection. It's so hype. This is so hype. All right, everybody. So last night we were open. I opened some hockey cards, right? Excuse me, I opened a hockey. I opened one pack because I only open a few packs, right? And this is what we got. Maverick Bork rookie, and I can toggle this light off right here. It helped a lot, but it also gives an O-ring glare. Look at that, everyone. We got this yesterday. We were just so I opened like a hockey pack or so during a hockey game. It's just cool, right? Just hyped up a little bit, hyped up a little bit. But we actually got a signed card yesterday. It was so cool. It was so cool. It was unbelievable. But of course, we got some of the more notable players, everybody. Let's go over them a little bit. It's hard to see them, but we got Nathan McKinnon over here in NHL. Look at that beautiful bling. I got an MVP. I know that I don't really find too many of these that look too great, but this one I think looks pretty cool. I don't have him in an Avalanche sweater. I'm sorry. And then look at this, a bling in Makar. This Makar is pretty cool. This Makar is pretty cool. I guess we'll pick you up over here. Wyatt Johnson, we'll get everybody a little bit more of a close up. Those spaceships in the background. It's so cool. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat. Stay up there. And then we'll get back to some more hockey. We'll get back to some more hockey. I'll start talking. So I think my pops was saying, what do I take? Who do I take? Blues or dude? It's definitely Blues. I was just saying, it's definitely Blues. They have the momentum now. I think that Hellebuck is crushed. I think Hellebuck is really gonna. I I hate how everyone like gasses them up. I hate how everybody thinks Hellebuck is legitimately just like, oh, he's the Venom. He chokes playoffs every time. Every time. The Jets aren't it. And especially without Shifley, depending how long Shifley's out, that's going to determine everything. Yeah, Envoy 1v3. Oh, he got one. He got two. No way. That's insane. That's insane. Oh, man. That backhander, where'd it go? A cross-check Nichushkin in the mouth? Is that Jamie Benn? Oh, man. What's going on? We're gonna get. Oh, all right. Sorry, everybody. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. So, he must have won. Wow. I got this little chocolate thing. This ice cream. It's a chocolate covered raspberry. So I got it. Mm. We got a commercial break, anyways. Mm. I usually like to let those things just melt in my mouth, but I'm casting right now. I'm casting. Blues have the momentum. There's 0% chance that they lose tomorrow. There's no way they're losing tomorrow. I gotta see to my teeth. I gotta see to my teeth. But Blues are definitely gonna take it. 4 shots on goal. Yeah, the Jets had 4 shots on goal 20 minutes into the hockey game. Can you believe that? 20 minutes into the hockey game, they had 4 shots. 4 shots in 25 minutes. I thought that was insane. 4 minutes. So is that a double minor for the Avalanche? They're on the power play right now, but the Stars instantly win the faceoff, and they just shoot that puck all the way down the ice. Makar, he's gonna pick it up. Let's see how the Avalanche attack. Nakis drops it back to Makar. This match is going to be such an interesting turnout. Who's going to win? Rantanen's new team or the former team? It's such a unique thing what happened with Rantanen going to the Hurricanes for 14 days, 14 games or whatever, and then saying, I never wanted to be here. This was a mistake. Avalanche got to get a little bit more jump in this game right now. McKinnon gets over the line, but he's instantly getting harassed. Landeskog, Nakis! Oh, he couldn't get the shot past. Flips it to Makar. Makar to McKinnon. McKinnon holds on the left circle, sends it through, almost connecting to Landeskog, but it bounces clear to the center ice. Makar slowly waits for a change. He drops that puck and he goes for a change. Second unit, Druin, Nelson, Tays. Nelson to Druin. Drags at the right circle, gives it to Tays. Nichushkin left point, Tays right point. Less than 10 minutes in the hockey game, and it looks like that shot went out of play. Out of play. Oof. That sounds fantastic. All right. It's exquisite. Makar sends it up to McKinnon. McKinnon drops it. Naked's boosting. Back to McKinnon. We're just about at half of the double minor or whatever the penalty was. 2 minutes is gone. Nakis tries to jam it on the side, but Ottinger holds strong. He doesn't budge. Stars clear it down the ice yet again. McKinnon skates that puck on in, gets it past everyone, and Nakis now has it, sends it back to Makar. He spins. And back to McKinnon as he goes to the other side. McKinnon is doing everything he can. But the Avalanche just aren't taking the shots. I just don't feel like they're taking the shots. They're not taking the opportunities right now. I feel like they're trying to wait for the perfect opportunity, and it's just not going to come up. The Stars' defense is just so tight. And they're aggressive, too. Lehkonen sends it to McKinnon. He gets a big ripper on it, but that bounces wide. Cleared to center ice again. This is insane, everybody. The Stars deep. Oh, they intercept it. Here it comes. 1-on-2. Who is that? Granny tries the Dougie. Can't do it. Chase stands him up. The dance battle ends. Nelson, he comes up, gives it to Coyle. Charlie Coyle acquired as well at the trade deadline. Right to the front, Nichushkin, he strong arms and just drives to the front, tries to jam it. Battle in front of the net now, and it still goes wide. Nelson has to send it back to Tays. They're still attacking though. Nelson holds it, tries to send it to Nichushkin. It bounces off the boards. Stars finally clear it. The 4-minute power play has been killed. The score is still 0-0. Still 0-0. Nothing on that. Let's take a look at the stats right now because that's actually crazy. The fact, I think they barely have any shots on goal still. They've been jamming 6 shots, the Avalanche, 4-minute power play. That's sad. That's really sad. 2 shots so far for the Stars right now, everybody. 2 shots for the Stars. Stars on the attack. Duchesne. He tries to give it to Ben. The Avalanche, they poke it away. Is that Gerard? And it goes back to neutralize. I can't believe that's where we're at. Face-off win percentage right now, it's going to sound crazy. I mean, we're only 14 minutes into the hockey game, so let's be honest. 71% to 28% right now. The Stars just crushing the Avalanche when it comes to face-offs. They're just gaining the puck almost every single time. Three times out of 10. 3 times out of 4. 3 times out of 10. 3 out of 4 times the Stars are getting that face-off win. Rantanen comes streaking in against his former team and backhands the puck right in to Blackwood's breadbasket. Find the breadbasket. Find that glove. Doesn't even have to move. They're showing. I think why are they showing all the Stanley Cup pictures of the Avalanche? You know the Stars. They really want to be Stanley Cup champions right now. Rantanen is a disaster for Dallas. You just my pops hates when people trade prospects and picks. Not to mention a lot of them. I think the Stars wanted their next Pavelski because they how I mean Pavelski retired at pretty much 36, but of course they're not getting prime production. I feel like every NHL contract for like a aging star is meant to be bought out. I feel like every single contract is meant to be bought out for guys like that. Free agency is so weird because it's literally just market saying, hey, we have a cool market. Hey, this is what we can do for you. Hey, this is what you'll have here. You want to come here? This is the team you'll have. The free market is so unique in hockey. And I can't wait for it to open up. I can't wait for the free market in hockey to open up. I can't wait for more more Asian players, and I'm not just saying like China and Japanese Asian. I'm just talking anybody in Asia. Get more players from Asia to come over. Hopefully, we'll have South American players coming up. I'm not sure if anybody that has ESPN actually looks through the programs, but they have a lot of ESPN programs that are labeled ESPN dash Ecuador, ESPN dash Brazil, ESPN dash Colombia. There's a lot of Latin countries that they have like 25-minute specials on and how they're bringing hockey to some of these South American countries. I think hockey is going to start to grow, and I think America, North America, especially the United States of America, they're going to start to grow hockey in a lot of other countries, and eventually it's going to become something to where I think people like the one of the biggest things that certain people say for expansion and why it's bad is that oh we're just not going to have talent. There's just not going to be enough talent here, and we just got to get rid of it. We just got to get rid of it, or we can't do this. We can't do this because there's going to be not enough talent, and it's going to dilute the talent, and it's just not going to be fun to watch. You're going to have too many bad teams. Mason Marchment breaks away, tries to center it, but he can't find anybody. Avalanche quickly take over for that mistake. But it's not definitely not going to dilute the talent pool And I think that definitely expanding over to these other markets is it's just gonna be such a great idea. And having like scholarships, there's just gonna be so many unique ways for the NHL to like have unique prospects. And I feel like teams can, there's just, dude, I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas to like get more players into the NHL and to legitimately boost the AHL's value and have legitimate farm teams, have legitimate clubs, have legitimate like, academies. It's just gonna, there's so many ways for people to actually have be career athletes. You have to have you have to be intelligent. You have to have some amount of intelligence. But I think that's going to be really exciting. I think that's going to be really exciting. And there's no way they're stopping with expansion. That's not happening. Not happening. Because and apparently every franchise gets like a cut too of those expansion fees. This league is growing to at least 36, if not 38. And then once you get to 38, you're like, why not just round up to 40? Why not just round up to 40? Legitimately. Dude, like there's so many funny things you could do with 40. 10 pods of 5, 4 pods of 10. So many unique ways. Two divisions of 20, 4 divisions of 10. I mean, there's so many fun ways that could go. Either the 5/8 or the 8/5s, that too, right? Probably not 10/4s, right? That'd be kind of weird. Well, when does that crazy salary cap upgrade go? Because isn't the salary cap supposed to grow to like 116 million pretty soon or something? I thought there was some sort of agreement or whatnot. Because I think it's like around 84 right now. I think the salary cap is supposed to like actually explode pretty soon. So and I don't know when that's supposed to be. But I don't know all of the Dallas Stars contracts. I'd have to go to Puckpedia to look up all the contracts of the Dallas Stars to let you know. And even then, I wouldn't even know who to let go. I mean, you're not going to let go of Ottinger, Johnson, Robertson. I think Marchman is someone you could easily get rid of. You know what? I think I could just look at. I don't know when Ben, and that's another thing too. Like Ben and Seguin, I don't know when those two players their contracts are up because once I don't know if they buy them out. I don't know what they do with those guys, but those guys are almost expired contracts. Jeez, I can't believe it's gonna move up that much. I can't believe it's gonna be moving up that much. The salary cap is moving up. That's just crazy to me that the salary cap is just constantly growing. But that's the other thing too, though. I think that NHL players are starting to get more greedy. Or I mean, I don't want to say greedy, but like I think they're just demanding more money. And I think that's the hard part about the NHL is it's not the NBA, it's not the NFL. You don't have the viewership of the NFL and you don't have 5 players on your team like the NBA, right? you have 21 players that you're consistently playing. I think the NBA, like they sub out every once in a while, but not as often. So in the NBA, they play all these. They're paying these players 35 million, 40 million, like a player, right? For some of these guys, because they only have 5 players. It's so different for hockey. And football has the viewership. They have the branding. They have legitimately the most highest recognition almost. Until you get to European soccer, then you're just completely dwarfed. But fandom is insane. We got 3 minutes left. Who is the replacement for the Stars? I don't know if they're just gonna throw in a prospect. I don't know who they have in their prospect pool because a lot of time they do that, or they'll just find a patch guy. I think a lot of teams like Sam Steele, he's a patch guy. I think they signed him for like another year though. I think they extended him. But definitely Ben and Seguin are definitely almost on their way out. Let's see here. I'll pull open their roster. Danov is probably close to being gone. I don't know about Oscar back and Colin back Blackwell either. I don't know how long Duchesne. Do you know how long Duchesne is signed for? I don't know how long Duchesne is signed for. Yikes! Avalanche drive the net and they just get completely squished. 5-4 shots, still barely any the aggression is just so far and so far between. 9-11 hits though, both teams attacking each other. They're not letting each other get any opportunities right now. 3-4 blocks, that's another big thing too. Both teams jumping in front of that puck. Not a chance that puck's getting anywhere near their net. One takeaway for the Avalanche, none for the Stars. So the Avalanche also being a little bit more aggressive on that. And then 5 or 7 takeaways, the Stars being a little bit more aggressive in regards to the takeaways. Or a little bit more less disciplined, I guess. Steals are just digging at that puck in the Avalanche zone. The forecheck from the Stars is strong. They get the puck. Can they get a pass or two? Another board battle. Looks like the Avalanche are going to pick that puck up. I mean, well, you'll see. I mean, sometimes, sometimes you got to look at it this way, right? Look at a player like Jimmy Vesey. Look at some of these players like Jesse Pajuliari, right? Look at some of these vets like Max Pacioretty. Look at some of these players that legitimately just need or are begging, or maybe Evgeny Kuznetsov, right? Look at some of these players that might just be begging for a championship. They might just be begging for a team. Think about Brennan Perlini. I just need a team. Just get me on a team. I think there's going to be a lot of players like that. I mean, think about Matt Murray too, and Soupy. They're signed to like 5-year contracts right now, and they're playing in the AHL. They are getting paid racks for little to no play. And I mean, I'm really like they're great goalies, but they're just not right now. They just can't compete in the NHL. They just get shredded every single time they come up. Every time they come up, they get shredded. So you kind of get to the point with all of these goalies. You're just like, you can't really do much with them. So some teams might be like, oh, I might just pay a league minimum. So there's a lot of players like Ryan Reeves. I mean, no, he's stuck on the Maple Leafs, but there's a lot of players that are willing to take league minimum contracts that might be some failing first round picks, maybe a failed top 3 pick. We got a commercial, everybody, before I think we're going to have a period intermission real soon. Oh, we are in the intermission. All right, everybody. So 5 shots for the Avalanche, 4 for the Stars. 66 faceoff percentage still for the Stars. They were at 75. They dropped a little bit. They're still dominating those faceoffs. They're taking most of them. Hits 14 to 10. Stars a little bit more dominant on it, but of course, I wouldn't really say too much about it. 14 to 10 is still very, very, very comparable. I would say the 8 to 5 giveaways is where that's going to be the important part. The Stars a little bit more careless with the puck. So the Stars you gotta be a little bit more careful. You gotta be a little bit more careful with it. All right, everybody. I gotta show off the cool sign card again. I'm gonna go on a little period intermission break, everybody, and then I'll be back for the second period. I can't wait to see everybody back. It's week Yeah, I can't wait to see you back for the second period. Yeah. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I was putting on my screen protector during the intermission. Oh, I got a piece of lint underneath it. I'm a little sad after being in the phone business for so long. You think I know how to put on a screen, how to be flawless with it, but it evaded me. It happens. I have to come to terms with it. As long as the bubbles are out, that's the most important. Get those air bubbles out. Can't have those. Those bother me. That will do. That will do. What's going on, everybody? Second period. I'm just, we're just waiting for a goal here. Waiting for a goal here. It's my pop saying. Gotta go to screen protector mode. Screen protector mode is on. Yeah. Yeah. The hard part, Pops, is I don't think you're going to get a lot of these good players in their prime because after their rookie contracts, some of their younger contracts or bridge contracts, they might end at say 26, 28, and you got to do those long-term contracts. They still want 8 years. They're still probably going to want an 8x8. So you got to be very careful about a lot of these players and these contracts. I think these NHL players they're going to start asking for more money, and I think the panic level. The hard part is that the NHL, as they continue to talk about expansion, just creates more people to get in traffic in a traffic jam or to stand in line because there's a door and only one person gets to walk through the door at the end. And there's 39 people left out of that door. Or 32 people. Right now there's 31 people left out. Oh my gosh. There's just a bimbo behind the net. Pops, has that always been a thing where women will dress extremely exposing behind the bench so that they can be seen on national camera, show off their fake bodies or just bodies? There's a lady sitting behind the Dallas Stars bench, and it's just sad. It's just sad. 7 shots so far for the Avalanche, only four for the Stars. I feel like you have to sign those players. I mean, all these players are Any long-term signing? I mean, Ovechkin. I mean, there's a lot of long-term signings that end pretty well. And a lot of them have in mind that they're going to terminate maybe at the last year or 2 years. 2 years. I mean, there's a lot of teams that have that understanding when they go into those contracts. Not every contract is made to exist the entire time. I feel like a lot of those contracts are still made to be bought out. I still feel like a lot of those contracts, those teams feel like they're like, hey, we're going to get your good years. And once you're kind of, oh, Avalanche get another shot on that, but a kick save Ottinger keeps that out. Board battle. Avalanche maintained, get another shot. Goes wide. Avalanche unable to maintain. But they do shoot it back behind the net. Another board battle. 6 players trying to get that puck. Kelly just holding that puck. And it finally squirts out. And Manson can't keep it in. Seguin just harassing him. He brings it all the way back to his defensive zone. Beautiful. There's nothing that makes me happier than when hockey players are willing to bring the puck back into their zone as an opportunity or as an idea. I mean, look at Bobrovsky. Wasn't Bobrovsky a long-term signing? He was like signed for like 8 years didn't he get an 8x10? I mean, how many is a Stanley Cup worth it to you? Is it worth it to sign a long-term contract if it gets you a Stanley Cup? If it gets you a cup, you don't care. You don't care. And that's your ultimate goal is to win the cup. So a lot of these teams take risks. You have to take these gambles. And I think that, and of course, we get back to the Islanders, right? The Islanders just got rid of Lou Lamoriello. Lou Lamoriello did not make a lot of adjustments. I was trying to get into it. I was trying to get into the account earlier. I figured I'd just set it up tomorrow. Well, ultimately that's why everyone takes these gambles. They take gambles. You have to take some sort of risk. Lou Lamoriello didn't take risks. There are some teams that don't take risks. The Coyotes got to a point where they didn't take risks, right? And they were in consistent rebuild. Their risks were they got Taylor Hall. They paid him $8 million or $7 million for a season. He got like 12 goals, 14 goals for him. It was awful. Duchesne just rips it at Blackwood, almost point blank from the right circle. Yeah, pretty much getting to the outside of the right circle. Bounces, it goes out of play. Another commercial. Well, Tavares, you look at Tavares, and that's a team that hasn't accomplished anything. Look at the Golden Knights. How many teams? Disrupting anything. The Wild haven't won the Stanley Cup though. I mean, I think you have to look at, I mean, you can easily just look at really bad examples or you can look at really good examples. There's a lot of players. I mean, like look at these goalies, Andre Vasilevsky. Look at a lot of players in the Golden Knights, right? They sign a lot of players to 8-year contracts, a lot of players to long-term contracts. They won the Stanley Cup. Look at the Lightning. They have a lot of players. They have a lot of players signed to 8-year contracts as well too. Some of them younger, some of them a little older. A lot of teams that have won the Stanley Cup. I mean, look at I don't know, the Blues, the Penguins. I mean, they have a lot of players signed to these long-term contracts that end up winning the cup. But like I said, look at there's a lot of risk, and you have to take that risk sometimes with some of these players. But like we said, that there's only one player that ultimately or one team that ultimately wins the cup, right? Well, I'm not sure if it doesn't matter if they're a draft pick or if you trade for them or if you sign them, you're still paying them, right? Wasn't Tavares was a free agent signing. I'd be interested to see how many players on the Avalanche have long-term contracts. I mean, they had Grubauer. I'm pretty sure he was on a long-term contract, but he started to do awful, so they got rid of Grubauer. Grubauer was doing awful for the team. He couldn't do anything for them. That's why they had to use some extra. I think they had to use. Did they have to use a first to get Blackwood? I don't remember what they had to use to get Blackwood, but they had to start. Colorado knew they had to start throwing picks around because you can't waste Prime McKinnon, you can't waste Prime McCarr, you can't waste that. Those two players alone, that's your McDavid, that's your Draisaitl. You have the best defenseman in the game and a top 5 forward on the game. Incorrect. Hurricanes. Mikko Rantanen didn't want to be in the team. Mikko Rantanen told literally. So Mikko Rantanen walked into the Hurricanes. The first thing he said, he told the team, he's like, "I didn't want to be traded here, and I don't want to be here." That's what he told the team. And his play reflected that. He did not want to play for the Hurricanes. So he did not try to really be a Hurricane. He didn't try to blend in because he pretty much told the team, I want to be traded. And obviously that's not going to help his trade value. And I'm not sure. I mean, they still got a great return for him. I mean, you still have to acknowledge what he accomplished with the Avalanche. I don't think you can look at that 14-game window and just eradicate everything he accomplished with the Avalanche. But he did not accomplish a lot with the Hurricanes. Maybe his play style didn't blend with the team, whatever. He didn't, but he ultimately chose to not get along with the team. So Rantanen chose to pretty much demanded a trade. Man, so they didn't dump him. They pretty much had to get rid of him because they knew that he just didn't want to be on the team. Or they dumped him. They mutually got rid of him because they knew he wasn't trying to be a Hurricane. He didn't really want to be a Hurricane. Well, I think that's a really interesting thing about how trades happen right now. I mean, certain players don't know that they're traded until hours after they've been traded. Some people get tagged on social media and learn that they've been traded before their agents called them. So the way that the NHL works is just a mystery, right? You don't know how some of these players have been traded, right? And you don't know how or when they learn. Sometimes those players don't go to that game that night because they're going to be traded. Oh man, where's my case? put my case up. First penalty, first power play. Backyard kid. Sorry if I'm wrong, but wasn't Grubauer sent to the Kraken when they entered the league? Was it Colorado that sent him? I don't know if it was the expansion draft, but they did get rid of him, the Kraken. It was 70 on the Avalanche. Sam Maliski, like shoved Rope. Who's that? Granny or Rope Hintz? I think it's Rope Hintz. I think a lot about hockey is taking risks. And I mean, you have to be careful because, I mean, you look at some of these franchises that, what do you say, buy and hold or just grip the wheel and just get destroyed. I mean, the Coyotes ended up relocating with their haul of picks, and then you look at the Islanders, who have had no gas, no excitement, no hype. They get to the first round and they kind of just don't do anything. Sometimes they go to the second round, but there's just no energy with that team. There's just not. It just doesn't. Some teams don't have sustainable game plans. Oh, goal! Shorthanded for the Colorado Avalanche. Josh Matson. Wow. Josh Matson scores. Stunned stunned Stars crowd right now. Pops, what row are you in at the game? I'm trying to look for you to see on TV. What row are you at? I know you wouldn't miss this game for the world. He shoots, it goes off the post, hits the goalie kind of in the rear, and bounces right over the line. That's a very hard goal to let in. That's a stinger. That's a burner. Not only is it not only that, but it's a shorthanded goal, so that hurts even more. A little over a minute to go on the power play. The Stars don't know how to pass to each other right now, so they're regrouped twice already. Granny trying to pick up some speed. Oh, they try to shoot it in, but it's instantly rejected, and now they're behind their blue line. Lindell, he's just going to shoot it. The Stars bounce it up. They got a check, and get that puck. Bad whacks at it behind the net, and Granny. Harley and Seguin connect for some passes. Ben finally sends it to Harley. He looks. Seguin ripper. That's going to bounce wide. Less than 30 seconds on the power play right now, and less than 10 minutes in the hockey game. Josh Manson scored. Number 20 or 42, Josh Manson. Seguin skates with the puck, takes the shot. It bounces around. Granlund can't get to it. Not fast enough. Looks like Tay's going to take it out. That's going to do it for the Stars power play. That's a burner. You know what's funny? You know what's more funny, interesting, weird, whatever, unique? The Stars unable to score on their power play of 2 minutes. The Avalanche unable to score on their power play of 4 minutes, but they can score on a shorthanded opportunity. The Stars audience, the crowd, they got to hype up. Their team's losing a little bit of hype. You got to keep them in the game. You got to keep them in the game, crowd. You got to keep them in the game. I know you're at the game, Dad. I know you're there in a big old neon green sombrero cheering your team on. I see that some fans wear those. I don't think I could stand being the fan behind them that doesn't get to see the game. Only 11 shots for the Avalanche and 9 shots for the Stars so far. Both teams slow offense. They're very careful on their offense. They're very careful on their shots. for hockey news, while the game is going on right now, my mind is spinning with all of these plays that are going on right now. Mike Sullivan from the Pittsburgh Penguins was their head coach, right? I just heard he got picked up by by the Rangers today. Did anybody else hear that? The Mike Sullivan got picked up by the Rangers today or yesterday? Rangers. New York Rangers. Welcome back to New York. All right, so here it is. In 2002 oh, come on. In 2002 through 2003, he began. Oh, come on, man. Why don't you pause at the spot that I want? You keep. Oh my gosh, it bothered me. 2002 through 2003, he began coaching career as head coach of the Providence Bruins. So that must be their minor league team. 2003 through 2006, head coach of the Boston Bruins. 2007 through 2009, assistant coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2009, 2013, assistant coach of the New York Rangers. And then 2013 through 2014, assistant coach of the Vancouver Canucks. Wow, so he's been a part of some organizations. I didn't know this. He won a Stanley Cup with the Blackhawks in 2014 and 15 too. As a development coach, I did not know. Oh, wow. Wonder if he was around that Kyle Beach stuff. That'd be scary. Wow, Mike Sullivan is now the head coach back in New York. I mean, they're trying. I wonder if he'll get Tocchet to be his assistant coach because Tocchet is getting away from. That'd be so funny if imagine if Tocchet went from Vancouver to New York. Also considering that JT Miller went from Vancouver to New York. That'd be super funny. But Mike Sullivan, he knows he's got talent. He knows he's got great systems. He's been in New York. He knows there's fantastic talent in New York. I bet I'll put Lafreniere in the first line. All right, Lafreniere. You're our first overall pick. We're going to do something with you. All right, everybody. We're calling the mod in. Mod, 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 mod. You get to pick the pack that will open. Oh, there's some rough stuff too while it's going on. Helmets are getting ripped off. O'Connor. Metal pack. Okay. Thank you, Mod. We're probably getting pretty low in metal packs. Let's go down to the field. Which teams were okay? How long ago? I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying that there's always regrets that happen with signings. Don't get me wrong. There's always regrets that happen. But like I said, it's risk. You gotta take risks. A lot of these players are risks. I mean, you look at a player like Reinhardt. You never know if that player is gonna keep it up or if he's not gonna keep it up. Same like Zach Hyman. Is he gonna keep it up or is he not gonna keep it up? I mean, look at Jake Gensel. He got a huge contract extension or a huge contract with the Tampa Bay Lightning, 8 years, and he's probably 26 or so. Hey, guess who you were talking about earlier, Pops? John Tavares. We got a Tavares card right here. I got a beautiful Tavares with spaceships. Don't you like our spaceships? Let's see if we can get a player that's playing tonight. Claude Giroux of the now recently eliminated Ottawa Senators. We're just doing one pack every other game or so right now, everybody. So if you catch one of the streams, hopefully you get one with the pack. Matthias Ekholm. Nico Heischer, another. So Ekholm's, I think he's injured right now. Tavares is still in. Giroux is injured. So we have two players that are still in the playoffs. This is our fourth player that was in the playoffs. His team just lost, though, to the Hurricanes. What we got, everybody? Doesn't look thick to me. Premium prospects, Mackie Samoskevich, everybody. Premium prospect, Mackie Samoskevich. Beautiful card. Throwing that Panthers collection. I like that. I like that a lot. Roman Yossi. Raphael Lavoie. Lavoie? So I don't know if he's playing in the playoffs either. A rookie. People like their rookie cards. Called up from Florida's AHL affiliate. Charlotte Samoskevich skated in the third contest with the Panthers on October 24th, 2023, and the 20-year-old winger dished out a hit through 12 shifts in the 3-1 victory against the visiting San Jose Sharkies. So that's great. That's a great card. Sadly, no players that are playing on any of our teams tonight. We do have Wyatt Johnson representing our medal tonight, though. Oops. Bump the camera a little bit. Too reflective right now. Gotta watch the hockey game. There's only a minute and a half left in the second period. Have a good night, Pops. Thanks for tuning in. Puck is still in. Let's see what the Stars can do. 11 to 14 shots, so the teams are starting to do a little bit better, but still just not there. Just not there yet. It's okay. It's back in the Stars zone, though. The Avalanche aren't letting up. The Stars got to get something going. By the looks of it, it's going to be a low-scoring game unless one team just absolutely turns on the boosters in the third period. A flip in the forecheck. Everyone puts on the skates. O'Connor and Cece battle for it. Stars clear yet again. Less than a minute to go in the second period. McCarr takes a shot. He gets a ripper, but I don't think that actually went on net. I think that actually bounced wide again. So many wide shots tonight. 10 seconds to go. Avalanche just shoot it in there. I mean, the teams, they're not doing bad, but it's just not where we want it to be. 21 to 20 hits, so the aggression is definitely picking back up. It's still quite even. 12 to 11, 12 to 9 giveaways in favor of the Stars. The hits were in favor of the Stars 2 by 1. Giveaways barely in favor of the Stars, and takeaways 5 to 2 in favor of the Avalanche. And the shots are also in favor of the Avalanche, 14 to 10. So both teams competing extremely hard. But Avalanche, Manson, the only player to actually generate a result. I'll see everybody here in the third period. It's McKagan. See you soon, everybody. Taking that intermission. I gotta do the double unmute. I gotta do the double unmute. Well, everybody, we had a pretty exciting hockey pack tonight. We ended up getting a beautiful card from Metal Set. We got a premium prospect, Mackie Samoskevich, a player on the Florida Panthers. It's actually probably one of the more exciting prospects. I'm excited for everybody. I'm hype for the third period. Second to last day of the end of the first round. Let's go back to the hockey cards, show everybody what's blinging, what's blanging. Pow! We got some beautiful cards tonight, everybody. Beautiful cards, a beautiful game. I can't get enough of it. Stars taking a penalty, I heard, to start the match, this period. But it doesn't matter because the Avalanche score with Nathan MacKinnon. Avalanche stunned 31 seconds into the second period. Nathan MacKinnon. Nichushkin gets it to the blue line, top the circle. Nobody even got on MacKinnon. He just skated the puck all the way up to the net and just chipped it in. Wow, embarrassing. That's a stinger. That's really, really going to sting. Stars must be feeling pretty good about that one. Off the bench, he just skates in, chips it, just goes right underneath the blocker, right underneath it. Ottinger just moves just for a split second, and MacKinnon finds that opening. Where's that puck? It's going to the front of the net. Star setting him up. He's all alone. Takes the big ripper, huge save Blackwood. Matt Duchene just can't drain that puck. And that was a pretty huge potential opportunity because if he would have drained that puck, oof. Avalanche win that face-off. They take that puck all the way down that zone. They still have it. Still 2-0. 15 shots for the Colorado Avalanche. 12 shots so far for the Dallas Stars. Avalanche continue to just cause problems. They're just a pest. You take the puck away, they take the puck away back from you. Now they just pin it behind your net. You don't know what's going on. Harley takes it. He's going to skate the puck down now. Avalanche still maintain the puck as they're attacking. Good shot on that, too. Avalanche just controlling the Stars now. Only 2 minutes gone from the first period. Third period. Third period. So the Stars can still regain right now. The Stars still have potential. They're right in the front of the net. Can they do anything? No redirect either. Out of play. Oops. Oh, I'm lagging. Stars still on the forecheck, but the puck bounces right off the boards, and they're not unable to get there fast enough. Blackwood just smothers that puck up. Puck ain't going nowhere. Some comments. Oh, he's so cute. Ooh, big tumble. Let's talk about brackets right now. I want to talk brackets as the game rages on. Panthers, Maple Leafs, Panthers are gonna expose the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs can't play at the Panthers' pace. They don't have the Panthers' grit, and that's another thing that the Maple Leafs are just kind of known for, just not having grit. And I think they're gonna kind of get out bullied. You hate to say it, by the Panthers. They're gonna bully them, and they're not gonna be ready for it. I don't think they're gonna be ready for it at all. Another offensive face-off zone draw opportunity here for the Avalanche as they're on the defense. Actually, I keep on wanting to say Avalanche when I see the Stars jerseys. I don't know why, everybody. It's just one of those nights. Ooh, that was a cool hop. Stars skated in. Duchesne tries to bounce it off the boards to himself. He knows his own stadium, knows his own arena. That must be very interesting conversations to have with players. Yes. You guys gotta toughen up. Oh, we'll try. Oh, I need you to. Oh, sir, yes, sir. What else do you say, right? And you just try and do your best. Avalanche getting more shots. They're not all going in, though. Doesn't mean they're not going in. Face off draw. Stars win it. They gotta start generating some offense. They gotta get in this hockey game. Manson overskated the puck. Avalanche resetting. No icing. Oh, I bumped it. Sorry. Grit likes how retro the metal cards feel. Well, I'm glad you like those cards too, Grit. We're at a commercial, everybody. Stupid Geico. I don't think the Stars are coming back. Not right now. Not after how they've been playing. This is sad. This is really sad. I thought they were gonna have a lot more jump. I thought there was gonna be a lot more swagger, and there's just not. It's just not there. It's just not there right now, everybody. All these judge cards look so cool. Winner cards, judge cards. Oh, that's another thing too. That rock deck I gotta build. So I need to know how everyone's playoff bracket is going right now. Mine's doing pretty good. So like I said, the the Maple Leafs are gonna get crushed. Maple Leafs are absolutely gonna get crushed by the Panthers. Hurricanes, Capitals, I can actually see that being a grinder. I think that the Capitals are gonna win though. I think the Hurricanes are really I think the Hurricanes have a good team, but they're just missing something. They're just always missing something, and I don't know if Stankoven is it, but I think he actually has to grow some better synergy with that team. Golden Knights, Oilers. I hate to say it, Oilers. I don't think the Golden Knights have the talent anymore. They don't have that synergy. They don't work together as well. Hurdle is just not a replacement for Marshall. He's not. He's not. McKinnon could have made it 3-0 right there. That would have ended the hockey game, but he still has it behind the net. Avalanche have the puck. Can they end this hockey game right here, right in front? Bounces right up Onger. Who's going to battle for it? The Stars get the puck. They got to clear it. They don't get possession. McKinnon. He was going to send it back in, but it looks like it was played by a high stick. It's going to be a center zone face-off. Way better than all the clubs. Damn, that's so superior. Everyone's retrieving their puck. Shielding as they pass it up. Nobody there. Stars will retrieve it. Stars dump that puck. Marchment does not retrieve. Hops right over. Harley's stick. Avalanche dumped the puck in a little bit. A little chip and chase. Stars get to it first. They send it to neutral ice. Just like that. That's how my cookie crumbles, everybody. Stars finally score. Rantanen. It's funny because Mikko Rantanen looks so upset too. He didn't even want to celebrate with his team. Stars fans finally into this game. Avalanche, They got to tighten up. Stars fans have hope. They're finally awakened from the crowd. Nothing, nowhere. Here they come in, the Avalanche. They get another shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Stars counterattack. They dump it into the Avalanche zone. Still over 10 minutes to go in the third period. Plenty of time. 14 shots for the Stars, 19 for the Avalanche so far. Johnson steals the puck. Stars attacking. Rantanen sends around. Shot on Blackwood. Bounces off him and the boards, but it's right back. Stars in control. Skating around behind the red line. Center feed! A beautiful opportunity for Harley. He can't get enough wood on that puck. Can't get enough wood. Just need a little bit more wood. A little bit more wood. Offensive zone face-off for the Stars. Avalanche win it. They go and try and clear it. Avalanche attacking aggressively. Manson passes it over. Blue line takes a shot for the Avalanche, but that's going to bounce off a few Stars players, creating a little chaos behind the net. Avalanche hoping to maintain pressure as they keep the puck deep. Rantanen's on the ice. He's going to make sure he can do everything to make sure that another goal for the Avalanche is not going to happen. Puck coming in the back of the Avalanche, or on the Star zone. They're going to find a new way of attack. Colorado Avalanche lost 6 straight game sevens, 5 straight by 1 goal. That is some real crummy luck. Where's the puck? Oh, big trip. Duchesne, huge trip on Nakis. That's going to be a penalty. Avalanche to the power play with an opportunity to just shred the Avalanche's hype right now. We'll see if the Avalanche didn't do anything with their first power play. You couldn't do anything with 4 minutes. Let's see what you can do with 2 minutes. We're in a commercial, everybody. We're in a commercial. The game has been all right. It's been all right. I mean, the Avalanche, I think, getting some quick goals. I think that was pretty exciting to watch. I really liked seeing that. Let's see what the chat's saying. No one in the chat. No one in the chat. Where's my chat? Where's the chat? Where is everybody tonight? Excuse me, just a little quiet in the chat tonight. A little quiet in the chat. Thought you guys liked me. It's my fake cry. That's so many Liberator rookies, bro. Naked sends it to McKinnon. Avalanche power play. They're taking some shots. Oh, Landeskog overskates it a little bit. Let's go into super caster mode, everybody. Landeskog bounces it around the boards. Avalanche won't get there. That puck's sent out of there. But keep in mind, everybody. Avalanche are up by a goal. They don't need to score again. It just helps their situation. McKinnon boosts in, drops to Landeskog. Landeskog drops. Makar, set play Makar to McKinnon. Skates up, comes back. Can't get to Makar, goes for the quick shot. Actually, more of a quick pass to Landeskog. Makar has to pick it up. Pass to McKinnon. Only 3 players have touched this puck since it's been over the blue line of the Dallas Stars zone. And still that Makar takes a whack. Broken stick. Stars on the attack. Is it roped by Hintz? Fake shot. Tries to go for another shot, but he trips. Penalty. Penalty. Wes McCauley. Tripping. Four on 4 hockey. Who tripped? Did Makar trip him? Makar, maybe? Not who I want to lose. I think the Stars can win the Stanley Cup. Their team is so powerful. Granny, can you get that draw? He does not. Avalanche win it, but Marchman just boosted in there like a ravaging wild boar. That's the wild boar. And he came to get that puck. Nichushkin skates it in. We're still on 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. A shot for the Avalanche, but it doesn't get quite to the net. It got close. Girard takes that puck all the way back. Slow disc puck down. Here it comes. Beautiful shot on net. It does bounce back, though. A minute 7 power play. As that puck gets dumped by the Avalanche instantly, they got the possession of the puck, then they sent it back to their zone. They dumped it. Harley Johnson, Wyatt Johnson. I'm pointing the card with the camera's on me. Johnson holds the puck. He does try to get to the blue line. Oh, and a beautiful opportunity here for the Avalanche. They do poke the puck away. Duchesne dumps the player. Hintz now. At a complete change of pace as the Stars take it back, and Hintz, the player that got tripped by Makar, gets the puck deep again. Duchesne tries to dump it to the blue line, but Harley was just not there. The Stars are going to have to rebuttal. Rantanen Boost on in. Here he goes. Beats one, beats two. Wrap around. Oh, a trip there. And a goal. He beat Blackwood. Rantanen ties it. If there's a player to do it, Mikko Rantanen ties the game. 2-2 on the power play. Absolute punishing feeling when you can't score on the power play. Gerard's skate. It got redirected by Gerard's skate into the net. The absolute worst feeling. If you're a Colorado Avalanche fan right now, your stomach is just going to sink. Stars fans are finally excited. Hockey is alive. We got a game 7, everybody. Now we have game 7 vibes. Now we have game 7 vibes, everybody. Stupid Omnimons. Oh, we got some commercials, everybody. I can't handle this right now. This game's been insane. Now it's tied. Oh, we might have some overtime, everybody. We might have some overtime. I gotta get rid of my nose hairs, everybody. Probably didn't need to know that, but I know that, so you need to know that now. That's what we haven't got. We have so Invisimon and oh, a couple of rare things we haven't focused on. Oh, Invisimon, go. We haven't really focused. Is he the only one that we really haven't copped?
Invisimon and purple or pink line from Liquidator stuff.
Is there? Oh, is that? That's.
It's the NPC.
It's not Liberator though. What cards are Liberator? They're not Liberator traits.
Story, I guess. Maybe that's where I get the confused. I haven't looked into that part.
We just have to click on the cards and it doesn't say Liberator on them. What? Which card did you want me to click on? Here. No Liberator, just that. I guess we can even go. Just Ancient Dragonkin. It's not Liberator. You gotta. I'm just talking to my mod, everybody, about our other streaming adventures that we do. That I've been taking a huge break from, unfortunately. I want to get back to I want to get back to it. I can't wait to get back to it. The Dallas Stars on the attack. No, they're not. They're on the defense. The Avalanche are pissed. They score. They go up 2, then they let 2 goals come in. Now they're on their heels. The Stars with a huge boost to the momentum. Not only that, but they're at home. Fans standing everywhere in the building. Nobody is sitting. Everybody hyped for this hockey game. Stars have possession. They're taking shots. No dice for them, though. Another ripper. Save Blackwood. I've been liking this matchup personally. This is a, like I said, conference final matchup in our first round. Holding penalty. That's not good for the Stars. Or sorry, for the Avalanche. It's really good for the Stars. Stars with an hour power play. They could take over like they just did. Harley to Rantanen. Duchesne sends over Johnson. Shot. Score! 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 Stars! 3 goals in a row. Take that. Avalanche can't shine. Look to the sky and you see that star. I said, look to that sky and you see that star. You look to the sky and see that star. Look to the sky and see that star. Beautiful pass. Across the blue paint, Johnson settles it for a second. Blackwood loses his paddle as he's diving across. Can't make the stretch. Game over. That's how it feels even worse when you don't score on your power plays. Wrap around for the Avalanche. That doesn't go. This game is only heating up. The Stars crowd is completely into the hockey game. The Stars have the puck possession and they are still driving on offensive attack. A little interference from Taves, but that's the ref don't care. We're still playing. We're still playing. That puck comes all the way back to Odger. He plays it. Let that clock tick. Let that clock tick. Now we might have an icing. When it looks like the Stars they're going to clear it. Can they clear it? I can't tell who has the puck. Avalanche in front, backhand. That's going to bounce off some of the players in front too. Shane can't get the slapper to clear it. Avalanche maintain. Blackwood's still in net. 5-on-5 hockey continues as the puck is pinned behind the Stars net. Avalanche try to are controlling it. Mason shot, one of the goal scorers of this game for the Avalanche. Beat down. Stars clear this puck again. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? McKinnon has the puck. Stars trying to fend off such an unbelievable, unstoppable attack from the Avalanche. But I mean, the Avalanche really gave it up. And not right now. The Stars, they have the puck. Net cleared for the Avalanche. Neutral zone battle. Arturi Lehkonen, can he get it across? Marty Nagus now. He's trying to shoot the puck in. Bounce it off the boards. Andre catches it. He's going to throw it out to his player. He doesn't take the shot. He's not going to be greedy. Want to be one of the first goalies to score in the playoffs. Puck still around the back of the net. Makar passing the puck around. McKinnon getting completely harassed by Sam Steele, it looks like. Is it Cece? Still behind the net. Less than a minute to play. Shot to the front. Save Oettinger. When you can't score on your power plays, like, tell me I'm wrong. You're not scoring on your power plays, the other team is. You're getting punished for it. Drastically, you're getting punished for it. They're still drawing it up right now on the drawing boards. They're trying to, like, both coaches doing their best to set up their tactics. Pete DeBoer apparently just doesn't lose game sevens. And the Avalanche don't win game sevens. What a sad way to go out if you're the Colorado Avalanche. Brock Nelson won it. Avalanche control. Makarsh to the front. Going to bounce diagonal boards. McKinnon whacks it. They still have it. Shot, save, hold, Oettinger. 41 seconds left in this contest. Who wins the faceoffs? Avalanche win it. McKinnon to the blue line to McKinnon. He looks up. The drive isn't good for him. They're sending it around. Less than 30 seconds. Shot in front that bounced off Oettinger. McKinnon looking. No more time. Save. Oettinger. He holds up the puck. Let everybody know. You're not getting it past him. The Stars are going to go to the second round. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left, everybody. Jake Ottinger, Wyatt Johnson. All these cards I have up, everybody. These are the players that have been everything in this hockey game. Colorado wins the face-off. Stars making a trouble. They clear the zone. They clear the zone. 5 seconds left. He's gonna end the game. Who does it? I can't tell. But the Stars score. That's gonna end the hockey game. That's gonna end the hockey game. Mikko Rantanen. A hat trick for Rantanen. To send your old team home. What a sour dagger. Dagger. A sour dagger for the Colorado Avalanche. Not only to go up 2-0 in the hockey game, period, to not scoring on any power plays, period, to getting scored on not only once, not only twice, but 3 times by the player that you traded. What a burner. What a game. Stars are quite happy right now. Third period hat trick. Brandon scores all 3 goals, willing the Stars to the second round. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching tonight. What a hockey game. Dallas Stars are going to go on to face whoever wins tomorrow between the Blues and the Jets. I think it's going to be the Blues, but we'll see what happens, right? Whoever wins this next round is going to be a gladiator match because these Stars, they're not going to give up. Like tonight. They're dropping streamers. Okay, I got to. Dropping streamers after advancing to the second round of the playoffs is actually really weird. McKinnon, man. Oh, man. Hey, we get to see the handshake line right now. Wow. That's just got to be so effing awkward. So effing awkward to have to see Mikko Rantanen on the other side of this handshake line. How can you have so many Game 7 losses? Insane. Well, everybody, I'll be back tomorrow, I believe 6 o'clock for Blues Jets Game 7. We're going to watch these sevens. We're going to cast this hockey. Let's get these racks. Everyone, you have a great night. I will see you tomorrow for more NHL Stanley Cup playoff hockey. Avalanche, go home. Could not close it out. I'll talk to you later, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's McKaken. See you tomorrow for more playoff hockey. Backyard kid, the poor Avs are, but yay for me. Let's go Stars in my bracket. I know what you mean. My Stars are in my bracket are doing good too. Later, Nuke Force. Later.